sick again. I went through the whole my mic muted and I was so Alright, are we ready? Let's go. I keep forgetting to save it. I just keep letting the autosave take care of it. There we go, back to the game. Alright, we got at least 2 people here, that's good. Purifies poisons, toxins, and venoms. Fight what nature inflicts. Isn't anthracillin like... I don't know if anthracillin was toxic, I don't remember. I don't know my shit. Alright, I'm gonna play this, and then after I get bored of it, we're gonna be playing some Darksiders. Yep, still look good. This is what a captain should wear. Sorry, Ellie, you are not ever getting this outfit back.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Oh, here it goes. I do not want my ship to fuck the robot, please. I don't need Rule 34 of that roaming around. Inform Dr. Wells, we have a nav key. Search Hawthorne's terminal for blah, 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 blah. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Well, I need to go back. I need to go back. Damn it. I got an informer that are automatic. Remember that you were not insured. Shut up.
Are not insured.
Oh, I'm sure that it already does. I know. A streamer can dream. Goose, please don't go looking. Please don't go looking. Preserve what little innocence we all have left. Please. Come on. Diet toothpastes. It kills you, so you don't want to eat. It literally poisons you.
Hey. Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return.
Yep.
I can't thank you enough.
Yay, XP. Am I getting money? Oh, plus another bunch of XP. Oh, I did get paid. Okay. Man, we could have had a ship like that instead of we got this dinky old thing. No offense, Ada. Please don't eject me into space. Ah. I almost went to the ER because somebody wasn't paying attention and nearly spilled chemicals on me. That was fun.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Oh god, those two drinking? No. I forbid it. You are not giving my son alcohol, Ellie. I'll shoot you.
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
What's that make the vicar?
Max? I was thinking maybe one of the butlers. Don't tell him I said that.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna tell him.
Okay, she's not trying to get him to drink. Good, because I'd have to shoot her.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Spacer's Choice is scared of me. Good. I want them to be. Ooh, the Groundbreaker likes me. But anyway, back to one of the new environmental service people at the hospital wasn't paying attention, and she turned way too fast, holding a bucket of cleaner, and it went flying. And if I hadn't jumped back when I saw her do it, I'd have had some kind of cleaning chemical that also contained bleach all over my face. But nothing happened, nothing bad happened, so I didn't like yell at her or anything. And she's new. She probably didn't even notice I was there.
Clear the roadway.
No.
Battery levels are fully charged.
Good work,
Thank
Sam.
you, customer. Sam, merciless on germs.
So where did you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
Back to work, Sam. Time for the buzzsaw mace. You know what this reminds me of? One second, I gotta kill this thing.
One order of frickin' fan coming up.
Oh my god, really? Hit the icon for Sam's special move is a sparkling lemon. Are you kidding me?
Accidents are the #1 cause of unexpected messes.
I swear to God, if you had a face, I'd shoot you in it.
This unit is clean, neat, and ready to kill germs. Fight dirty, clean up the competition.
Sorry about that. Someone was knocking on the door. Alright. Leave. Are you just shooting acid through me, Sam? Really? Come on, man. Get it together. Hit. But as I was saying, oh, I'm sorry, is this not a secret lab? It's just missing the word secret right there. But yeah. I keep forgetting to say, the way these buzzsaws are mounted on this thing. Anybody ever watch VeggieTales, like the old stuff?
Perform a sweep of the area. Classification: low traffic levels and high heat concentration.
Because there was that one little movie they did called Larry Boy and the Rumor Weed, and his Larry Mobile, when it was trying to get underground to find the main weed, the front of it turned into that. God. I didn't get out much as a kid. Yeah. And they had an episode about why someone who's different isn't someone you should try to avoid or be wary of. It's like, just because they're different doesn't mean they can't be your friend. But it was a Star Trek parody. And the engineer was the Scottish carrot. Oh man, for some reason that strikes me as funnier than it probably really is. And the ship was called the USS Apple Pies. Oh god. And then there was a Gilligan's Island episode. Man, they just referenced everything, didn't they? Oh, I just remembered my favorite VeggieTales thing. The Jonah movie. Does anybody remember that one? Did anybody besides me see that movie? Oh, 1 second. And we're back. 1 second. Just gotta get up real quick. Oh crap, there's things in here. There's evil monsters afoot in this not secret lab. How do you know it's a not secret lab? Well, boys and girls, it doesn't say secret on the outside. But yeah, I liked the Jonah VeggieTales movie. I liked the music. I was huge into VeggieTales.
Hey, that's impressive.
And I kind of don't like where they went with it in terms of animation and all that. It just doesn't feel like the old VeggieTales. Damn it! Sam, get out of the way!
That's the last of them.
Yeah, it had good morals. It was kind of like going to church. It was kind of like going to church. But, there was something I was going to say. It was like going to church, but you weren't sitting 5 feet away from the one churchgoer who thought that singing louder and just more out of tune would help her stand out and be noticed. I got nothing against church, but every time we went, every Sunday, we somehow managed to sit 5 spots away from some woman who decided that she had to sing off key and as loud as she could. And it was grating, and it was like, I'm here to listen to the priest. I'm here to take in what they're trying to teach us today. And here I've got this woman who thinks she's on The Voice. Yeah, and the stuffy clothing. You know, that reminds me of something when I was younger and I was going to church, there was a man named Father Simon. He was older, and we all looked up. Everyone loved him. Even as a kid, I had only met him in person, like face to face once, and I was like, this man seems like a very good man. He suffered a stroke when I was 12. Yet he kept coming. He kept coming to the sermons. He kept preaching. He'd have them wheel him up there in his wheelchair, and he'd keep talking. Oh, shit. Well, he's dead. Shit. And before I go any further, no, there was no sexual harassment. He didn't molest anyone, none of that. None of where you think that's going. If that's where any of you thought that was going. Well, I'm gonna pause it for a second. When I was about to go through my confirmation at, I think our church kind of did things later. I think most people go through their, collect my teeth together. I think most churches, people go through their confirmation at 13. Mine was at 16. Around that time, they were trying to account for the loss of millions of dollars, like at least $2 million bucks, that was supposed to go towards refurbishing the Sunday school and the church. It was missing. They couldn't find it. The principal of the Sunday school was their prime suspect, and I knew that woman. She was gruff. She was kind of rough around the edges. I didn't like talking to her for more than 3 minutes, but she would never do that. She loved that school in her own way more than maybe life itself. Then one day I wake up. I hadn't been to church in years. Like, this was when I was 21, 5 years later. They're still losing money. It's still on the news. And I wake up and Father Simon is on the news, and I'm like, oh no, don't tell me he died. I was like, please don't tell me that precious gem of a man is dead. He wasn't dead. He'd been taking the money. This man, who'd had a stroke, was somehow managing to embezzle millions of dollars that had been donated by the community. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? So I called my grandmother, because she still goes to church every Sunday. I think she still does, even today. I called her up. And I went, hey, Grandma. And she's like, hey, honey, what's up? And I'm like, are you watching the news? She's like, no, should I be? And she's like, I'm like, flip it over to channel 2. And I hear her ruffling around for the remote, because the story's still going, because this is like breaking news. They just found this out. And I just hear her on the other end of the line go, oh my God. I'm like, you're seeing what I'm seeing, right? She's like, Father Simon? I'm like, yep. And I don't keep in touch with my grandma as often as I should. Thinking about it now, I feel bad. Damn it. But, she was excited to hear from me until I told her that one of the priests that our family looked up to was embezzling millions of dollars. And they knew that he couldn't have done it by himself. So they're going like, hey man, your sentence will be reduced if you just tell us who helped you. And he was like, nobody helped me. And they're like, okay, we know that's bullshit. And he just refused to tell anyone. Damn. But yeah, he refused to divulge the identity of anyone else in the embezzlement group, and then it was found out he owned several companies were under his name, and in our parish, the priests and deacons were not allowed to hold properties.
Nice.
It was seen as kind of hypocritical. They were supposed to be devoting their lives to God, and yeah, it was just seen as very unpriest-like. Where did it start buffering at? I told you that because I was at where he refused to give up any other names in the embezzlement scheme, and he took the hit, which, I mean, I don't agree with what he did, but still, props to not giving up your accomplices, like sticking to your guns and being like, I won't tell. That's a conviction. That's a, I don't know what the word is. Crap. Yeah, he wasn't, he's like, I'm not snitching my people out. And I mean, part of me respects that, but the other part of me was like, dude, come on. But it was also found that he owned properties that he shouldn't. And we were all like, damn it, dude, come on. So, as far as I know, he's still in prison. I think if he had died, it would have been on the news. They'd have been like, this just in. God, imagine hearing better than nature as these things are tearing you apart. Jesus. I don't remember if he'd been stealing from since before the stroke or if that's when he started. But if my mic goes dark, I'm eating, cause I missed lunch today, cause the grill, the stovetop, it's a flat stovetop. It's just like the heat transmitted through the metal. It burst into flames today. Yeah. Hey Anton, buddy, you're can't wait to tell you that the guy you left behind is dead.
Oh, it's you. As if my...
I have unfortunate news. Your associate Jameson is dead.
Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research.
You didn't really care about him at all, though, did you? It's all about your ambition.
You understand?
It was none of my business. Goodbye.
Wonders cleaning prowess.
Wait, which lady? Auntie Cleo? No, Auntie Cleo's adorable. How could you say such a... No, I'm joking. If she existed, I would punch her in the face. I mean, existed in this universe, I'm pretty sure she's just a front. Ooh, my tech skills. Oh, hell. Have fun, you guys. I wonder if Parvati's upset about me, you know, leaving her and Sam to fight. I'm sure they're fine. But yeah. Sorry. I'm eating it's this Malaysian mix. It's a simmer sauce. Like if you've ever had tiki masala, it tastes kind of like that, but it's not as spicy. It's got all sorts of peppers in it. It's really good. But you can only get it at a Kroger. Which I don't know if they're out where you guys are.
New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already filled out this time.
Shh. You don't need to say anything.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar...
Doesn't this guy have a life?
I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch.
You sound like you've been to Monarch.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Yeah, no pressure. Haha.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar.
Nah,
I did
you're
have fun,
fine.
And I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Did you talk to Junlei? Or, if I know one thing, it's how to stave off hangovers.
Well, turns out the key is proper hydration. Probably should have been able to guess that for myself, huh? Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Not to ask for spoilers, but will we be drinking again tonight? Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes. But I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me.
Aww.
I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So Junlei does like you. I mean, she said it in the most awkward way possible.
Isn't she sweet? Like one of those
Oh my
stupid
God.
romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Oh Lord, this whole thing is a mess. Excuse me. Nah, let's just land in Stellar Bay. I don't got time to fight through giant manta pillar hordes.
We're now in orbit. Above
Excuse me.
Stellar Bay, Captain.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna come back and there's gonna be giant furry cows on my ship. And I should
Remember that you are not.
point out that when I say furry, I don't mean furry. I mean fuzzy.
Not insured.
I know I'm not insured. I don't care. So, more Darksiders tonight? What do you guys all think?
Don't think I've seen you around. That means...
Whatever, I'm not here for chit chat.
Wait. On behalf of Mod...
Yada 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 yada. I don't have time for this.
Aw, don't be like that. Please.
Please? Don't make me tell you twice.
Hey, easy. Mr. Sandra will be mighty pleased. Oh,
That depends. What is
I
it?
got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next
Oh my
sublection,
god.
signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? That's Bertie Holcomb. Only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever.
I wonder if he's kin. Dad had family that worked for Rizzo's. I never got to meet them.
Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You been living in a sulfur pit or something?
Actually, I've been in hibernation for decades.
Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay.
This poster sounds pretty valuable.
I couldn't really say. I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now.
Sure, I can ask about your
Thanks a
poster.
bunch.
God.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's sliding. All over the place. Trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there. Get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn rapt out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
Tasha Goodspeed, are you always this drunk?
If you think this is drunk, I gotta... you need to get out more. Sit. Partake.
I'll stay in chat, but you look like you've had enough.
Another in a long line of damn fools trying to cut me off. I'll buy my own poison then.
I'm told you can help me find an information broker.
Well. I'm headed
Blah,
back
blah, blah.
out there.
Sure, what do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. I'm cut off.
You mean caffeinoid? This stuff's just a stimulant.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Where the hell am I going? Examine. This fish saw could use a good cleaning, but they don't have time. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, my gun mod looks nice.
Velma seem out of sorts to you? She's always cranky.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your yap like that.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Pescatological? Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick. Runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
I can talk to Caleb for you.
Slapping him around a little while you're at it? I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while.
I'll talk to you later. Oh, the guy she's asking me to find, the guy who went missing, eaten by cannibals.
New face, huh?
Yep, Tasha Goodspeed of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Why don't you grab it?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Oh, sassy. We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sandra's gonna fire Velma if you don't return to work.
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
Ow. I need to stop jumping off of roofs. I feel like that would be a smart thing to do.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Let's talk about Caleb.
You knocked any sense into him yet?
I told him you were about to lose your job. He said he'd come back.
Well, that's awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. So.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. What is that? Alright. Oh, get out of my stupid fly. Must have got in through the air conditioner. Okay, when it loads, I'm going to pause it for a second, run my dishes from this Malaysian simmer mix downstairs. And be right back. I won't need to stop the stream, I can just pause. Look at that.
Whew. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments at the cannery.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Too late.
Captain, look out!
Won't get any mercy from me. The strong survive and the weak perish.
You got it, Captain! No hard feelings, okay?
Oh yeah, I meant to go downstairs. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry that took so long.
Feels like the old bits out.
I have your back. I smite you in the name of the law.
Damn! Oh, no biggie. They're just keeping ammo all over their house. Hup. Up here and... Snarl like a Reptidon.
Get away!
Sorry, couldn't help it. Who's in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. I read...
You got locked in? How? Where's the key? There must be a way to open it from the inside. Right, but okay, let's try the handle. Turn it upward, and...
Wait, upward?
Oh my god.
Eternal soul,
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was... Now I'm out...
You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure,
Travel?
I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Good luck.
Thanks.
Nutcase.
Never anger a man of the cloth. Everyone all right?
Shit. What looks better? This? It's got better armor, but nah, screw it. I'm going for the badass space captain look. I don't want to be wearing any iconoclast bullshit.
Fate shines on us today.
Here it is, Cannibal Central. Who's your identical, slightly blurry friend? Yes, that... I do like that line. So I'm thinking of maybe, I don't know yet, reinstalling Ghost Recon Breakpoint just so you can see me dick around.
A visitor?
I, for one,
That's
I actually think I'll be going.
nonsense.
Stay for dinner at least. No, I'm gonna leave. Okay. Yeah, don't fucking lock me in a house. Okay, okay, everyone. I think we can all agree that I'm about to frickin' lose it.
You must be fam.
Why is the door
Is
locked?
it sticking again? There's a bit of a.
No, you'll see to it now.
There's no. I promise.
I'm staying here.
may the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Oh, damn.
That's the last of 'em.
Fucking nutcases.
No.
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
And I don't feel bad about shooting those people at all. Got what they fucking deserved. Every last one of them. They ate his head? Fucking psychos. Yes, but they probably broke his skull open to get at the brains. And they probably ate the ears too. Look, cannibals, they're already eating people. I don't think they really care. Your loading screen tip could be here. Contact Spacer's Choice for your affordable marketing options. How about I just shoot Spacer's Choice in its collective face? Yeah? Yeah.
I wonder what secrets these ruins contain.
I wonder who used to live here. He's a ghost.
A fight! That's the last of it.
Raptophobia. No.
Here they come. Sometimes violence is the only way.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't fuck with a lady with a flamethrower.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You reckon the smell ever goes away? Maybe the wind off the sea helps.
It's not the best choice. It's Becca. Fuck. I'm gonna be on my deathbed. My family is gonna be looking over me, waiting my final words, and the last thing I'll ever say is gonna be, "It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice," and then I'm gonna die. My family's just gonna be looking at me like, "What the fuck?"
Ma'am, please, I need your help. I can pay.
Wrapped musk and painted eyes, right here.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That?
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? Clear my schedule.
It's very generous of you.
No, but not so generous I can't drive a good buck.
I'm just looking for the information broker.
Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this spread-fucked colony, I'm going to stab someone.
Yes, that's it. Channel your anger. I only wish I could do the same.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments.
We can't help with any of that.
I had hoped that livening up our advert.
Da 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 blah 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 blah. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish? Yada yada yada. Sounds like you're freer than anyone else in Halcyon. Why not embrace it?
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, but
exactly. Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Yes, it's as though the good Vic.
Da 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 da. So what do you mean to do about it? Da 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 da. There's a
returning to the board. Indeed not. No worthwhile.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't.
This lady knows what's going on.
The plan she.
Yada 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 yada. How long did it take you to figure out that you need to defend your city?
Not long. And the sail. If you can get a...
And you'll have a...
Do you mean this Bolt 52?
Oh, yes.
Try to...
Have you any idea?
You made it sound like you were sending me after a weapon.
But that's exactly what this is.
I just need to skip this.
And the bill of
It's true.
Don't hurt yourself, I guess.
For our part of...
Let me guess, a paperweight.
Hardly the...
If you could kill raps half as well as you can kill a good joke, you wouldn't need me.
Perhaps... Is it...
If we...
What does that mean for me?
That's...
Don't get...
We...
So go to Fallbrook and get the location of it. It's just a bunch of subterfuge. I'm on it. I gotta go. Alright. How long have I been playing? I don't remember when I started. Shit. When did I post that link? 75 minutes, just a little over an hour. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna call this stream here mainly because I don't have time for that. I'm gonna start up another stream, and 2 people are already gone. Great, thanks. But yeah, I'm going to be doing some Spider-Man free roam. I know I just basically do the same things over and over again in free roam, but it's a catharsis thing. It keeps my brain busy, calms me down. And after the weeks I've been having due to this COVID shit, I could use that. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to call it here and start up the Spider-Man stream in a bit. Thank you everyone for tuning in. And I will catch you all in the next stream. Thank you for tuning in.